Yo, how's it going? I've had some requests to explain what kind of software and keyboards I use for recording our albums. I'm in a band called The Strand. We do kind of like industrial music. So I just want to show you my studio and see what goes on in her. Okay, I'm in my studio. I'm in my studio and in the throne, and I'd like to just talk to you about what I use to record music. First and foremost, it's a PC-based system. My current favorite software is Cubase SX 3.0. It's pretty amazing. But I've used Cakewalk for the first album, and Acid, and Fruity Loops, and Sonar for the second album, and then earlier versions of Cubase a long time ago. And a long, long time ago, I used a program called Octamed for the Amiga. And ultimately, I don't think it matters all that much. I think it's important that you know your software and that you learn it back to front, but ultimately you just don't want to let that software get in the way of writing a good song. So you want to make sure you're comfortable with it. A lot of times the software kind of hinders the songwriting just a little bit, so you want to do anything you can to get the song into the computer before it slips out of your mind. What I do is I grab a microphone and I just kind of beatbox the song into there just to get it straight. Okay, so let's talk about how I've got everything actually hooked up in my studio. Essentially, there's a keyboard. Let's look at the keyboard. Right now it's the Access Virus KB, beautiful keyboard for like trance kind of techno music, and if you work on it, it can be beefy. It can sound kind of beefy too. That hooks up to the FirePod FireWire sound card. All of my audio goes in there, and the MIDI plugs into the back too, and that all is kind of run via FireWire over to my computer. Now, that's kind of like that's a lot of my setup right there. Oh, I've got some monitor speakers. I'm using the Event 2020s. Let's see here, the Event 2020s are over there. They are very nice. They're very nice, but after going over to Steve's house several times, my buddy Steve from the band Axis Zero, I really like the Mackie 8-inch monitor speakers.
Dave, how you doing, Dave? Yo!
I should have probably gotten those and spent the extra few $100. As far as microphones go, first album, second album, I used the SM58 for vocals. Just your standard. Alright, there you go. Standard SM58 microphone. Beautiful. For female vocals, I got a large diaphragm condenser microphone. The first one I got was this Shure KSM 27 mic. It's a real nice mic for the money, but I'm really rather excited about the Rode NTK microphone, my new mic, and it's going to be really sweet for the female vocals. Large diaphragm condenser microphone will pick up more detail. It'll sound a lot sweeter. So I'm trying to keep this real nice and short and sweet because I know you're a busy person. You've got a lot of things to do today. I think that's about all that is to my studio. If you want to take a look real quick, I'll show you Cubase. And here you go. There's Cubase. It kind of works from left to right there. These individual rows are your different tracks, like your drums or your keyboards or whatnot. And and then over here on the other second monitor, I've got my mixer. And that's where you can mix stuff and hit play and stop. Let's hear what I'm working on here. I don't know. So that's something new I'm kind of fiddling with. Inside of Cubase, there's a lot of software synthesizers and stuff like that, virtual keyboards that you can use, and I've been favoring those a lot recently. So I don't know. If you have any questions, give me a call. Send me an email, Dave at strandland.com. Our website is strandland.com, or you can look up the Strand on MySpace or whatnot. And thanks a lot. You guys have been very quiet.